Hey you, how's it going? My name is Ruubez and welcome back to a week ago. I know, right? So you're possibly thinking right now, Ruby, why are you restarting a weekly vlogging series in the middle of a pandemic? And my answer to that will be because A, I'm moving house this week, so something monumental is happening, and I thought that would be a good thing to document. And B, I did that on purpose. I just want to make videos again. At this current point, I haven't filmed a video since March, because I filmed the last 4 videos in one go. And a week ago is something that I know that I can, you know, sort of make in the background of me doing my dissertation. Purely just because well, if you weren't aware, I'm at uni doing an MA in participatory culture and social media, and the dissertation module has started a couple of weeks ago, so that means I'm actually pretty busy. But this is something that I know that I can do in the background because I've done it before and I know how much work it takes, so yeah. And now that that's out of the way, let's get going with A Week Ago Season 2. I'm viewing these things as seasons now, apparently. Will the ego never stop? So what's changed since A Week Ago Season 1 ended? Well, I've been living with my partner since just before the lockdown started, and I've mostly just been getting on with uni work, really. I generally don't think that I would have been able to continue A Week Ago and have the uni schedule that I had prior to this term starting, essentially. But you know, I'm just sort of hoping that this series just gives you know, like an insight into what's going on in my life again. Yeah, just a place to spout my thoughts again. You know, because that's one of the things that I've really missed. Like before, whilst I'm not weekly vlogging or daily vlogging, if something happens that I want to spew my thoughts about, I've either got to do it on social media, which can be really, people might misinterpret it, or I've got to, you know, film a proper video about it, and that takes time, effort, and by the time it comes out it's irrelevant, so yeah. So aside from just doing uni work, today I'm also going to said moving house and doing some organising there.
Actually put yours in there because mine was Lionel blocked me using the gear stick.
Yeah, of course.
Although
I have a house and I'm happy about that. You know, as you can see, things need sorting pretty badly because this person wasn't happy.
don't worry about that.
I was reminded that I needed to vlog for content and stuff because it's been that long. I'm not in the habit of it anymore. But I just spent a very long time organising my Blu-ray, well, my DVD and Blu-ray collection. It's in alphabetical order, but like franchises are together, so like James Bond's together, MCU stuff's together, Spider-Man's together, stuff like that. And yeah, it's double stacked, so like we've got B there, and at the back it would be like C, D, all the way up to E. Yeah. So this room is to be mine and Beth's shared office. Beth being the person who designed the new A Week Ago logo, which is available on some merch actually, but there'll be more on that later. It's going to be my desk, my other desk. Hopefully replace that at some point. It's going to be fun. Calax's shared storage space. Calax's shared storage space. Yeah, it's been a very long time since I had a space like this of my own, our own. Somewhere that's not my room to do work in, basically. Beth gets all the crap jobs.
So obsessed with organising things that I need to organise all the loo roll. What do you want from the Chinese? What do you want from the Chinese? fuck's sake.
We're watching one of the greatest movies of all time, School of Rock, for those of you who don't know. But we've had first proper house meal together now.
Yeah.
A rather shit Chinese.
I enjoyed it, I thought it was good.
I mean, it just tasted like every Chinese that I've had that's been like that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an average Chinese. It wasn't like anything special.
Probably wasn't worth the driver driving over from Brick House to deliver it.
It was the only Chinese that was open.
Yeah.
Fool.
Ruby is digital scrapbooking and I am, well, I suppose I'm taking a digital photo for a physical scrapbook, but still.
Yeah.
I can't do anything. No, I mean physically. It's hard to
exactly.
play.
That's why I've chosen you.
I will spin around.
Yeah, you've got to strike a pose.
That was a chronic misunderstanding of the phrase.
That's a pose.
That's not a pose.
Spin.
Tired and hungry.
Where did I go again?
Didn't quite win Game of Life, but I'm winning my own life.
Actually, did you
No,
do worse
I
than Josh?
beat Josh by 100,000.
Sorry.
I got 2.81 million.
Yeah, I got 2.85 million. Yeah. Until tomorrow.
Until tomorrow.
Today's moving day. Today is moving day. That's all that's left to take to the car, and that too. We're all packed up and ready to go. Yeah.
I imagine it's very toasty in there.
It is very toasty in here. It's very toasty everywhere. It's a very hot day. This isn't ideal time for moving, but we are moving. And we're in house. New house. It doesn't have a name. Does it have a name yet? Apocalypse Anonymous.
Apocalypse Anonymous.
We're in Apocalypse Anonymous. This is a still untidy office. Who wants a montage? So now we've got Wi-Fi, and I have most of a desk from this bit going that way, and that eventually. But yeah, I have a workstation that I will be able to literally just, you know, sit down at and use tomorrow. So that's good, since I have a dissertation meeting with my dissertation supervisor tomorrow. Because I have my lit review is due next week, so which isn't fun. But yeah, now I've got a station and we've got internet access. It's feeling more useful to have, you know, well, an office really. Yeah, currently thinking of possibly using the Calyx as the background for YouTube videos. Either that or using this blank wall. Or possibly this blank wall. I don't know yet. I mean, for a start, I'd have to be making videos, which this is my way of getting back into that. Time to end the first day actually living in new house. First full day in said house, starting now. About 4 hours after waking up. So one of several things that kept me awake last night was a tune that I composed for one of my A-level music pieces, and I realised I don't actually have that transcribed anywhere, and I would quite like to have a go at re-recording it. So one of the things I've done today was, well, work on transcribing it, because I have a audio version which was exported from Guitar Pro from when I did this. It's all MIDI and stuff, so I'm just trying to go along with it and basically transcribe it out. We're watching the Pokemon Direct, and we've just realised they're remaking Pokemon Snap.
I'm actually, oh my god.
Oh, did you see the Pichu in the Torterra's forest bit?
So cute. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh yeah, she's ahead of me a little bit. Pokemon Go.
Oh my god, reveal the feature, reveal the feature! What is it?
Is that Mega Evolutions? That's Mega Evolutions.
It is. But it's a new take on.
A new take on Mega Evolutions.
Hey, here she is.
Here's who?
Expansion next.
Ah, okay. Oh yeah, it launches today. Aw. Beth, you're gonna have to start playing Pokemon again. Far-fetched. Ooh, they appear in Pokemon Go.
Oh my god, it's on my birthday. They're gonna announce a new game on my birthday.
I've seen a suggestion that maybe there's Gen 4 remakes coming, being announced next week.
Oh my god, I would love that. I would actually fucking love a Gen 4 remake. I know other people are like not hyped for it, but I loved that game.
Yeah, I mean that's cool. What do you think of Pokemon?
I'm extremely hype. Extremely hype.
Well, so we somehow have to do something about all of this. Beth, are you trans?
Apparently.
I'm not alone.
That's like a real cat. I believe it's going to be everyone. Obviously, we didn't get the quest fulfilled, but I think that's because we.
That's some very loud rain. Today's first actual office day, you know, done. Did some reading and a lot of procrastination, so yeah. Maybe I'll be a bit more productive tomorrow.
Office sharing successful so far.
So far. Mostly because we sort of just default headphones. So we're making an absolutely 100% essential journey to go and get Beth's Switch that she left at her old house. We think. If it's not there, then, you know, our friendship is over. But
If it's not there, then ensue panic, because...
yes. Because someone had better buy her a Switch.
Singing along to the song, and it took me like ages to realise that it was Mario Kart.
I mean, that's going in a week ago.
So fucking fun.
So my alarm didn't go off today, so I've woken up a bit later, but, you know, fortunately my rescheduled dissertation meeting isn't until this afternoon, which is good, because I would have hated to have slept and missed that. Also, I would have hated to have had a dissertation meeting in the morning, because I don't operate very well in the morning. But, you know, my camera ran out of space last night whilst we were playing Mario Kart. For those of you who were interested, I won every single competition that we played. So, yeah, as long as you beat the humans, that's what matters. So I put this t-shirt on completely forgetting that Frank Carter and the Rattlesnakes were going to be dropping a new song today, and by new I mean it's something that was unreleased from when they recorded their first album back in 2015. And to be honest, I'm surprised that they thought it wasn't good enough for the album, because it's a fantastic tune. It's called Fire, it's out now, and it's literal fire. Yeah, I was quite proud of that one. I said it twice. Today I'm basically just, well, I'm trying to do as much reading as I can before my dissertation meeting so that I'm ready, because my lit review for my dissertation is due next week. So I'd quite like to go into the meeting having read as much as possible. So that is at least that aim for today. The meeting went well. It really helped focus the direction that my dissertation needs to go in. And yeah, just got a lot of work to do, really. Someone forgot where they parked their car. That someone would be her. And she knows what she did. I promise no more montages in this vlog this week. But we are redoing that.
Gone a bit.
That's certainly true. So we've redecorated. Here. Like, the idea is that, you know, like probably these 6 are going to be the ones that are in frame for filming. Yeah. Still haven't quite decided what's going in that one yet, but I guess at least it leaves room for improvement, room for hoarding, room for purchasing. So I've got some tea for you all. That's it. So there is now actual a week ago merch. I know this is a bit early in a series to be like, hey look, merch, but I did float the idea of some Ruubez brand merch a couple of months ago, possibly during the last video, so a couple of months ago. People seemed pretty responsive to that, so I went ahead. Redbubble basically make merch on demand, so there's plenty of different options, including a mug for those of you that like your tea. This series will hopefully be serving up a lot of tea of Ruby. There's also t-shirts. Can I get a model?
Yay! Do you wanna... What, you need a zoom?
I feel like I need a zoom. I'll do a digital zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love this shirt.
Yeah. There's 2 designs based on the fact that one of them looks better on darker colours, the other one looks better on lighter colours. The darker colour one would be this. That's, you know, that one's mine. Plenty of other, you know, variations of items that you can get things printed on. I've also got my own phone case for my podcast, Fresh from the Scene. Again, all available on Redbubble. There will be a link in the description. Yeah, knock yourselves out. Let me know if you get anything. It'd be cool to see some photos. So Beth needs a desk, and I have never been to IKEA before in my life, so we're going to IKEA because shops are open, I guess. It's a little bit wet. Shopping around IKEA is like being locked in an open plan flat. There's just things everywhere that people could...
If you've been before.
Yeah, I've never been before, but yeah. Like, it just looks like someone could be living right there, or there,
But like,
or there.
if that person had hired an interior designer.
Yeah. You know, it's someone who doesn't live here, but lives here.
I can't find a wrapping paper thing.
No.
Because now I don't have anywhere to put my wrapping paper.
So that's the first IKEA shopping trip done. Yeah. It's a strange experience. Managed to keep her from spending too much.
I kept myself from spending too much, which is unusual.
So now I'm just claiming the responsibility for it.
You are more responsible in IKEA than me, I think.
I mean, I think it's probably just because I don't have a job. So please, have my merch. Or support me on Patreon.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, are you okay? I'm really sorry. Why did you have to have the camera open when I did that? I could have gone away with it.
Yep. Help me, I'm being abused. So I now have a spinning desk chair. I think for possibly the first time since like 2012. Maybe even earlier than that. But yeah. One productive thing from IKEA, thank you. Well, sorry to get all meta on you lot, but I decided I would do a bit of editing of a week ago just to sort of be like, just to check that I've still sort of got it. Like, obviously I've been doing some video editing whilst not making videos, but that was a completely different kettle of fish in the sense that, you know, editing the same video over and over again to try and make it better is very different to editing many different videos on a short term like basis to, you know, I don't want to say churn out content, but that's basically what it is, isn't it? That's YouTube in general these days. But yeah, like, I've managed to edit up until yesterday, and I rewatched it, made me chuckle. I think there is definitely, you know, still a spark left in terms of a week ago, which is really helpful because I've planned a series, and also, you know, it's good to see that, you know, I've not lost it in my silence. 11:30 snuck up on me quite quickly, it would seem. I got stuck in a guitar hole. It's been a very long time since I actually, you know, just sat and played. So I just sat down and played, and then all of a sudden it was 11 o'clock. I'll try and be less non-vloggy tomorrow. First Friday night staying in the house. Technically we've had the tenancy now for a week because it started on Friday too, but yeah. Didn't come in last week. But yeah, this, you know, office space is very much feeling like somewhere that belongs to, well, half belongs to me. Gonna go upstairs and hang for a bit. See what's going on. Apparently I am designated Pokemon Go player for whilst Beth isn't here. As long as the favour gets repaid eventually. Finally, just got her a shiny. Now she definitely owes me a debt. Yeah, it's been a very productive community day so far. 9 shiny Weedle. 9. I sort of want to make it 10. But I need to stop at some point because, well, I'm supposed to be doing work today because tomorrow's basically a write-off because of Father's Day. So one of the things that I'm glad to finally be rectifying is the fact that the majority of my clothes are still in a suitcase and bags, because we've only had the one wardrobe and we've been waiting to assemble the second wardrobe. So yeah, we now have the second wardrobe, which is going to be mine, and I'm going to hang my clothes up now because, well, I'd quite like to have access to clothes again. Yeah. I'm just taking a bit of a break from the reading. I managed to get my 10th shiny Weedle. So as it turns out, this house has a friendly neighbourhood cat. So feel free to enjoy some kitty cat footage for the next insert however long this kitty cat footage lasts. So here's a familiar sight for you. Yeah, today's obviously Father's Day. So just came back for a bit today to say Happy Father's Day to Mark. You know, give him a card, hang out with the fam for a little bit. Ooh, fam, no. But yeah, just thought I'd come for a bit. I also need to tidy that up because I left a bit of a mess when I was grabbing my stuff. Yeah. So what with the fact that like I've not really been leaving the house at all, I've not really been doing makeup, and today is the first time I've actually done makeup with being blonde. So yeah, I thought I'd just go for something a little bit more subtle than, you know, the Shane Dawson Says Trans Rights look. But yeah, it's good to know that I haven't forgotten how to do makeup after like essentially 3 months of not doing anything. So Father's Day can be a bit of a weird thing for different people based on, you know, like their experiences with, you know, parental figures. My parents split up when I was about 7. I never used to realise how controlling and like just negative my biological father like was until I was older. So whenever they would get in arguments that I was involved in, I tended to side with my dad because that was the way that I thought things should be. And then when I came out as trans to the both of them like separately, one of them completely involuntarily, but that's another story. It was my dad that took it better originally, like the way it seemed, than my mum, until a couple of months later when it all came out. There is a copy of the text that my dad sent to me online, and I also talk about this in the book that I'm writing, but you know, it just sort of put things into perspective about how, you know, how wrong I'd been about it all and stuff like that. And we haven't spoken since, and that was back in 2014, and I don't want to speak to him. That's like, you know, that's how much it hurt me. I don't think that bridge will ever be, you know, recrossed. But, you know, I'm fortunate enough to be in a position where my mum's partner, Mark, you know, acts so much like a surrogate father that, you know, he might as well be. And I know that that makes me particularly lucky. You know, it's just a really nice feeling giving me that, you know, father figure in my life again. The primary one that you've had for the majority of it wasn't a positive or a good thing, so yeah. So if you're in a position where, you know, you can celebrate Father's Day and enjoy it, you know, happy Father's Day. And if you're not, welcome to the Daddy Issues Club. So the video premiere of the A Week Ago Best Bits, I say premiere, it actually came out like after the first season of A Week Ago ended, but I thought I would post it on Facebook as sort of like a, hey look, A Week Ago's coming back, so now people know that A Week Ago's coming back. I guess as well as the people who have been involved in this vlog, whether that was intentional or not. But yeah, A Week Ago, as you know, is coming back, which you know because you've watched 7 days of vlogging content. Hopefully. Yeah, that was emotional. Beth, how do you feel about A Week Ago coming back?
Good.
Good.
I feel good about it.
Good.
I look forward to being disappointed in all of my quips for the next year.
You don't make an album. You don't make an album like Nothing Is True if you're not less angry. True. Because if they were still that angry, then it would have. Yeah.
Sure, it's just a keyword.
We got cut at the last minute. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
I feel like we've had that answer before. That same question.
10 ants.
No, corny.
I feel like horny is very much the obvious answer to this question. I was kind of worried that it would get quick like, it would get like...
Yay, I got one vote.
Yes. I got it.
I am beating me.
You
Yay.
got 3 of my votes.
Thank you.
2 of mine.
Yay!
It's insane how Marge is still winning when she, well, is not coming last.
What was that?
Since it's Sunday night and this season of A Week Ago doesn't have a theme tune yet, owing to some other responsibilities, I've just made the decision that I'm going to give the old A Week Ago theme a final send-off. So the theme music that you heard at the start of this vlog won't be going forward, but you know, give it its last chance. So yeah, hope you enjoy. I won the last game of Quiplash, which is fun. It's nice to feel like you're funny for once. But yeah, I'm gonna end this one here because it's getting late. I hope you enjoyed the return of A Week Ago. Yeah. If you did, do all that generic YouTube stuff, like, share, comment, subscribe, etc, etc. As always, I have been Ruby Price, and I shall see you A Week Ago. Adios. Bye.